Ida for sending money to my brother's child against his will and asking him to fuck off? Edit, I phrases it badly. By inheritance I was referring to the child being included in his will. I also didn't mention this in the post, but he and his wife had wanted her to get an abortion which she refused, which is why I am not sympathetic towards my sister-in-law either. I'll keep this brief since it's frankly just embarrassing, but I can clarify any details if required. My brother Julian is in his 30s, I am 2 years or so older. He's been married for a few years, and has 2 children. I am personally not married myself, and we live in different cities. The gist is that he cheated on his wife a few years ago, after he was married, obviously, and has a secret child with a woman. He hushed it up by promising to send her money, but never did, and apparently she's never sued for child support. His wife was already aware about the betrayal and helped in not leaking out. But some time ago the other woman blew the whistle and outed the whole secret to my brother, demanding child support and inheritance for her child etc. or threatened to embarrass him. He'd promised to break off the marriage with my sister-in-law, which was how he got with her in the first place. Now he went completely ballistic etc., and in the end he agreed to pay her, including the back wages, but said the child would not get any inheritance, and that she'd move out to another city again. Now I had no idea about any of this, and I was both horrified and extremely disgusted. I told Julian that he absolutely has to hand over a part of his inheritance to the boy, called him a fucking deadbeat and said I won't have anything to do with it. Since he refused, I have been personally sending money to the woman, and have made a point to inform everyone who'd listen that Julian's a deadbeat. I've told him that unless he hands over my nephew's inheritance and apologizes to the woman publicly that I'll never let him hear the end of it. Obviously he and his wife are flipping out and calling me a traitor, etc., but I think it's the right thing to do since what I consider what he did to be unforgivable. Ida,